Okay, hello. Welcome to the Geeky Ones. I'm Jude. Next to me is Steven. Good afternoon.
I
So, this is kind of a gloomy afternoon, but our topic is pretty lively and pretty bright. And it's nostalgic again. We talked about video game remakes like a few weeks back. Last week we talked about our favorite wrestling entrances. Now this time we're gonna talk about fast food throwback items. So like
Yep.
this
Yep.
includes fast food menu items, the ones we used to eat. We were sad to see disappear. We wish we can order again, but we can no longer unless they decide to bring it back. So that's kind of sad. But apart from that, we also talk about like certain menu items and like toys. We talk about the best part about our childhood in the fast food places that are the toys and it's another.
Yes.
They're pretty cool. So yeah, for this part we have eight picks, Steven, because our top two is the same. Our top two is the same. So we don't have to so yeah, we have that and a few more. And I guess we should start by with our very first item. So our very first item is a recent one. So Steven, this is your pick. This is the KFC Double Down. Now, Steven, context before we start.
Okay. Okay. So the double down is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever discovered in fast food because I think it actually debuted in the Philippines first ahead of the US. It
I think it was
is
in the US ahead, and then they were, but we were like the second one to get it, probably. High chance.
okay. Okay. All right. All right. So sorry, ingay ng kapitbahay namin.
It's fine.
The double down is the most ridiculous sandwich ever. Kasi usually when you go to a hamburger chain fancy or kahit fast food, there's usually an option to
Mm-hmm.
replace the bread with lettuce. So the lettuce in between the buns and the burger becomes the bread. I think sa In-N-Out sa US may ganun. Tapos I think the locally people tried it but it didn't really work. And then KFC comes in to bring in the most ridiculous thing ever, the double down. So instead of having bread or vegetables, they just remove that completely and use chicken patties as the chicken, like as the sandwich.
Yeah.
There's no midpoint anymore. It's just patty, bacon, mayo. That's it. You can dip it in gravy if you want. My first experience with the double down was insane because it I realized you should not eating the double down regularly. I feel like it's one of those special occasion food kasi sobrang high cholesterol niya. May bacon na nga, fried chicken na nga, may bacon pa, may mayonnaise pa. So, you have to keep it special. You have to keep it you should only eat it once in a while. That is my experience with
Okay.
double down. What's your thoughts on the
Okay.
double down, Jude?
I actually like the double down. I don't eat it as much, but whenever I do, it's a really heavy. It's really sulit. Like yun yung super sulit food na we can get. Like I just really enjoy it because it's an entire meal. It's two chicken
Mhm.
fillets as a sandwich, as two pieces of bread, and yeah, it's really tasty. I remember. I think I forgot if there was a spicy version. I think there was a spicy version of the double down. I remember eating this a lot, this more often in college, and it's heavy. It's a heavy meal, but it's like for the whole day you're full. So like, I'm always happy whenever I get a double down. It's really one of the best, one of my favorite. KFC meals, and I wish it comes back. It comes back every now and then, but I wish it were more regular than our
Yeah, it
usual
does. It
than our usual.
does.
We just you really miss it. You really miss it. So, and that's our first entry. And before we go to our next entry, um, I'd like to talk about our friends at let's talk about our Comixology $10 gift card giveaway. Definitely not sponsored by Amazon. And the goal here is for us to reach 1,000 likes on Facebook and 100 followers on Twitch. Now, for the Facebook one, apart from liking and following our page, you also have to answer or comment on the pinned post on the Facebook page which comic book related guests have we invited and joined has joined on the geeky ones. And for Twitch, you just had to follow. Just give us a follow and we'll be happy. We'll be happy campers. Help us grow the channel and we'll give you comic gift cards. That's pretty cool. So our next one is my pick. These are toys, Steven. So, do you remember fast food toys?
Yeah, of course.
It's like
Of course.
it's
Fast food
almost like
toys
a
are the
go-to.
best.
Like upon the first week of the toy line in the fast food chain releasing, diba, you like I want to buy at least one of these first week. Okay, that's cool. You collect them, and then you eventually try to collect them. But there are times that some of the things that you want to collect, example, if there's like 5 pieces, 1 or 2 pieces would be sold out. So you have to transfer branches every now and then for that,
Yeah.
or you just suffer
Sold
because
Riot.
the only branch you can go to is that one. So yeah, that's a nearest branch. Oh my god, that's a sad thing. But yeah, my first toy pick is my first fast food item pick is Hercules toys. Now I like Hercules. Hercules was one of my favorite Disney films back then, even now. And Hercules toys were pretty detailed. They're like official. I know they're official. They're official Disney merch in that way, but yeah, the detail, they look really good. I remember the Hercules action figure comes with the Hydra. So like the Hydra appears outside. You can make the Hydra. Oh, you can open up the Hydra to see Hercules just freeing himself up out from the inside. So
Oh, I
that's
think I
actually
remember the
cool.
Hydra.
So there was also Pegasus. Pegasus was actually good. Pegasus, the Pegasus toy was
Hello,
really good
Jude.
because it had
Hello, Jude.
Pegasus with the wide wings. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at the Happy Meal here.
I think
Yeah,
I can't hear you. Hello.
and you get to see. Yeah, here you can see the Hydra there, Hercules, Meg. I think we got a Meg, Hercules, and the
Okay.
Hydra for the most part. I don't think we got. I don't think we got Pegasus and Hades because those were the ones that were really on fire. Like they were the ones really being bought a lot, or the ones that didn't have that much copies. So it's
Mm.
really sad. But yeah, I love this. I love this. I love this storyline, and Steven McDonald's has really good kiddie meal toys there. Happy Meal toys, yeah, Happy Meal, Happy Meal toys in there. So yeah, it's really cool. So apart from that, that's our entry for McDonald's. Hercules toys are really the best. I really enjoy them, and they're so fun because they had a lot of things in them before apart from being just normal action figures. Now, next up, Steven, your pick here. McGriddles.
Okay.
So, Steven, what are McGriddles? I can't remember.
All right.
Uh,
So the McGriddle. Sorry. Hello. So the McGriddle is basically a pancake sandwich by McDonald's. So think of your
okay.
regular burger, but just replace the bread with pancakes injected with syrup inside. That is the McGriddle. The meat
It's
in
the
between
ultimate
doesn't really
breakfast
matter.
sandwich, I
It could
guess.
be a yes, yes, exactly. The ultimate breakfast sandwich. So it's what you do is actually no, you just smother pancake a pancake with syrup, and then you put the meat in between, and then you put the pancake with syrup in between.
Mm-hmm.
It's not healthy. It's not healthy. Like it's good one time, but it's not it's not good for you. But it's so good because of the syrup inside the bread. Yeah, there's bacon, egg, and cheese. There's the sausage muffin with egg. Now instead of the
Mm-hmm.
sourdough bread, you know you get tasty pancake with syrup inside. It's so good, but
Yeah.
so cute.
Okay, now
That's it
I
for me.
remember this.
That's experience with the
I remember
McGriddle.
this item. So this, I think I tried this before. I think I tried this once, at least once, and I really enjoyed it because I love the sausage McMuffin. I usually buy it with egg, and then I think I remember putting syrup on that, and it was really good. So I thought, okay, if if McDo launches a pancake sandwich, then this is beautiful. Because yeah, having syrup, egg, and the sausage patty there, yeah. Oh my god, it's a really good combination, and I would disagree on it being really unhealthy compared to the double down. This is like this is like a healthier option compared to the double down. This is much better than the double down in terms of like
Hmm.
you can eat this properly, and you
Safer,
you
yeah.
can it's less guilt.
Yeah.
It's not as guilt, it's more guilt free than eating an entire double down. So this is a step up. But yeah, next up, okay, my next pick is Atlantis toys from McDonald's. This is arguably my favorite toy line in McDonald's. And now, Steven, if you can find an image of that, that's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
Okay. McDonald's Happy
It's
Meal
loading.
for
I think we have a lag. I think
Atlantis.
there's
It was
lag. May
around
lag
their
ba,
release
Jude?
date. Yeah, no, it's fine. Um, but yeah, the Atlantis toys were
Okay.
made during the release of Atlantis. So they featured various things
There we
like
go.
vehicles. They featured vehicles for the most part. They featured a cast, like you can see this one. But yeah, my favorite part were the vehicles, Steven. I think there's another picture for those. Like it had an entire kind of the drilling machine there, and it had the submarine, and it was just really cool. And then I remember this clearly because it was this was on my birthday. I remember having this on my birthday. So like this was my
Nice.
birthday Happy Meal. So it was really enjoyable. So that was fun.
Nice.
And that one. I remember getting the drill. I remember getting the submarine, and I at least remember getting the truck. The bottom three there. Those are the ones
Hmm.
I had and really enjoyed.
Nice.
So like it was so cool. Yun. Yeah, and then I guess that's it. So Steven, before we go, this is our gas toy entry. Do you have any fast food toys that you want to talk about?
There's only one, and it's the Snoopy Happy Meals
Oh yeah,
because there are variants
that's
of
really cool.
Snoopy. If we're talking about like low-key variants, Snoopy has even more variants. It's crazy. There's so
I
many
enjoyed
Snoopy toys
guitar
that
playing
it's hard to
Snoopy.
count. Yeah, so cute. There's even the Asian version. I think Asia had the exclusive Snoopy toys for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. There was the there's so many. just too many to count. Like every is universally beloved. So like I don't know
Mhm.
how you can even like be. There's just so many versions of him. It's just wonderful. Like I don't know how else to describe it. It's
But
so
yeah,
fun because they're so collective. Like there's so many
and there were a lot
versions.
of
Yeah,
them. There, it was like an entire toy line disguised as a Happy Meal.
he is a happy meal. He is. Like he just makes you happy.
But yeah, for this part, it's our next item is your pick, Steven. I can't remember. I can't even remember this. Jollibee's chicken barbecue.
The
You
Jollibee
know,
chicken barbecue is
yeah.
basically what they did before they bought Mang Inasal.
Oh well, okay, that's their prototype on
There's no other way to describe it. Yeah, but it was really good kasi ano siya, medyo matamis, which of course, mga Pinoy mahilig sa matamis. So yeah, here's the picture of the Jollibee chicken barbecue. It
that. I
almost
can't remember having this, but it's a
like a
nice, unique take
cheaper
kasi it's a deviation from your Chicken
version
Joy,
of
right?
the Aristocrat jobbers. Yeah, yeah. It's like just unfried chicken joy. Ay. Oh man. Wait lang, I'll be back. I got technical. I'll join the stream again. Keep going with your entry
Okay,
mo
it's
muna, Jude.
fine. Okay, let's go. So the Jollibee chicken
Okay.
barbecue is like proto inasal, and as yun nga, as we see in the comments, si Angelo Paner for from the MTG Show podcast. Yeah, yes, chicken barbecue. Chicken barbecue over Mang Inasal. Well, I can say naman, chicken barbecue could be, yeah, might have been better than Mang Inasal. But if we're talking about Inasal, I always pick any other Inasal, like Bacolod chicken Inasal or the like. And he also mentioned the Jollibee chicken sandwich. So, the Jollibee chicken sandwich is oh yeah, it's really underrated. I missed this. And then yeah, it's also still available in Jollibee Singapore. So that's still no, that's still available in some areas, just not here. Sayang, we could have gotten something much better. Could have gotten that one. And since McDo has its own chicken burger, then why not Jollibee can try. Ayan, next entry is my pick. Jollibee fish and chips. Now I don't know if anyone remembers this or not, because Jollibee fish and chips is a really weird thing. So this was my one of my childhood go-to meals, and let's see if I can find the fish and chips. I think it was called Jollibee Fish and Fries, so I can't remember how it's called effectively. So I'll share my screen on this one. So there, as you can see, this is my this is the Jollibee fish and fries. Fish and fries, sorry, fish and chips are a very common term, but then Jollibee fish and fries are very they were basically a fish fillet and fries and tartar sauce. The tartar sauce I remember clearly because it's a really really good tartar sauce. It's a really really good dip for the fries, and then even more so for the fish. And as you can see, yeah, it's usually a Lenten season option, but I remember it not coming back often. So even during Lenten season, it doesn't really show up, so we can't really see it. So yeah, I really missed it. This is a food item that I probably miss most, and I hope we get to see more often. So yeah, okay. Now Let's go. Now Steven is back. So hello, Steven.
Hello. So fish and chips? Seriously?
Yeah, it's fish and fries actually.
So,
I stand corrected. It's
yeah, naalala ko
fish.
na.
It had
Naalala ko
no. It had. I
na
was
yun.
saying
My
kanina.
God.
It had the tartar sauce that was really good. That's one thing I remember about it. It was. It had really, really. It had solid tartar
Yeah,
sauce.
yeah.
Na, ano.
Mm.
And I always order this kasi when it was available, it was like this was like the few times na I chose a certain meal over burgers in any fast food joint.
Wow.
So
That's rare.
it's really good. As a kid, this is like my go-to Jollibee meal. And I remember like
Mm.
Jollibee Uni Y data in here in Paranaque.
Yeah.
That's where I usually eat Jollibee.
Bakit?
And then no, we always shop there. We always buy
Mm.
groceries there. And then we just
Nice.
go we just go back home. And before we go to our next entry now, Angel from the MTG Show podcast is one more comment from him. Ice craze of Jollibee. Jollibee ice craze. I
Oh,
can't
yung
remember
parang
now
ice
this was,
monster
but it's
nila.
really cool. Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, it's a really nice dessert. And yeah, dessert items surprisingly are the ones that disappear, no? Because I remember are the matcha cones of McDonald's still available? The matcha and the strawberry cones, the
Matcha, no,
matcha
I
dip.
don't.
But there's a
Yeah, I
chocolate
remember
dip
the matcha
sundae.
dip. Yeah, yeah.
There was matcha dip sundae, and
I
then I
remember
remember
that.
ordering that a lot because before in Lasal, before I go home, there's this McDonald's dessert stall outside of the McDonald's there, and I would buy ice cream
Yes.
cones. And while waiting, so that's one thing. So yeah, Steve, I'll check this shared screen you have.
Oh,
Ayon. Oh, yeah. There's also the coffee jelly ice craze. Okay, I think you can see it. Check the images, Steven, if you can see the chocolate coffee jelly ice craze, man. Because
sure, sure,
that's
sure.
another one I miss. That's another one we miss a lot. So, yun. That's one thing na we want
Yeah,
to see.
jelly.
Yeah, oh my god. Okay. This is pretty cool. Now we regret missing now we regret some of these menu items being dropped. I mean, that's the point of this episode na we missed this so much that we wish we got them back. Like, remember when Jollibee removed the ultimate burger steak? That was kind of sad. I love the
Oh,
ultimate burger steak. It
galit
was like
nun.
the
Daming
craziest,
nilinisan.
heaviest combination of beef and potatoes that they did. Beef, potatoes, and egg and gravy. It was really good. 'Di ba? It was so good. Thankfully they brought it back. Like, I think the Aloha champ was out for a while, or I think it was because the supplies didn't last. So but yeah, that those are one of the things that I really miss, and that's our number two entry. Now, before we go to our number ones, we'll talk about. I asked this question, Steven, to my work friends, and they got some interesting answers. And I'll read it up. I'll read up that one. So it's a community thing. Shout out to my
Yay.
workmates because they were really. I asked them, and they were really game to answer. Like, and especially when I asked it during lunchtime, so we were hungry. Now
Hmm.
we talk about our partners from Shopee. So Steven, I'm not
All
sure if it's
right.
still payday
So
sale, but it's almost payday sale again, if
it's
ever.
almost payday sale, actually. Yeah, this coming August 30. So don't miss payday sale this August 30. Um, well, you can get vouchers, discounts, cashbacks, and more. It even gets better if you use Shopee Pay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a lot of deals that come out if you do Shopee Pay. So besides that, um, every time you click on our link, tinyurl.com/ShopeeTG, we earn a small commission to help keep the podcast running. So besides
Mm.
that, yeah, get ready for the Shopee Day sale and even 99 because 99 is coming and Shopee has Jackie Chan somehow. And from the looks of it, maybe
Of all
twice.
people, yeah.
Like
Oh
like
my
there
god.
was this
Well,
teaser yesterday that came out. Have you seen that teaser? There's like this little
Yeah,
teaser with like a circle or
it's
something, and then
it's
I saw all the comments.
it's
It's
a
crazy.
fandom thing now, and then yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, Shopee payday sale,
Yeah, it's
everyone.
gonna be.
So
I
yeah,
don't know. I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know who's be like the enforcer, but like if it is twice, then
there's a
that's
strong hint to that.
huge. Yeah,
Yep.
it's insane.
And
Anyway,
okay, anyway,
yeah,
for first
that's
time Shopee
Shopee.
users, use tinyurl.com/ShopeeTGJ, and
Yes.
yeah, you'll help do using this code helps keep our podcast running, supports our podcast, and keep more episodes, keep more content running. So that would be awesome, guys. And now we go to our community picks. I'll call this a community picks from the community.
Sure.
Now let me read up. I had to open my messaging history for this one. Okay, first off, Steven, remember McDonald's Big and Tasty? Because I do.
Shit. Wait,
Okay,
wait, wait. I need to type that. Okay, hold on.
okay. I'll explain Big and Tasty. Kasi it's like
Ah.
an in between of the Big Mac and the Quarter Pounder. Kasi the Quarter Pounder
Okay.
was meaty, the Big Mac was a lot
Mm-hmm.
of veggies, and the Big and Tasty was like a culmination of like an in betweener of that. So I remember enjoying this because the dressing, the sauce of this was really good. It just really tastes.
Hmm.
It's one of the best tasting. It's probably their best tasting burger. Sorry, Big Mac and Quarter Pounder. I may order you a
Ooh.
lot, but that's because the Big and Tasty is gone. It was really pricey,
Those are
rin, though, but
fighting
I really
words.
enjoyed it. Diba? I really love this.
Ah.
I really love this burger. I miss it so much. And all we have is this image, the throwback image. Now please bring this back, McDonald's. We really love a big and tasty burger. I mean, they have their own great selection of burgers, diba? But that's one thing. Okay, oh, let's see. Jollibee chocolate shake. I can't remember this how this looks like, Steven. Jollibee chocolate shake. Imagine.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of those. See?
Oh my gosh! I remember this. I remember this.
Okay, okay, yeah. Now, yeah,
I
that's very
remember
familiar. Creamy
this.
shakes. Okay. Yeah, I
Yes.
think yeah, this was a college time meal, so like a lot I can't
Yes.
believe that a lot of the menu items we really enjoyed during college are now gone. Like why?
Oh,
Did we
I
just
feel for you,
graduate
man. I
and
feel for
they don't sell well now? Anyway. It's so weird. Hershey's chocolate even, diba? It's really that means it really tastes really good and sweet.
Yeah.
And so it's a nice cold drink, especially I remember like
Mm.
cold drinks are really like the ones that save me from like an eternity of waiting for shuttle when going home back then or when
Yeah.
commuting in general. So it's like
Mm.
now another item, Steven, get ready. Swirly Blitz from Jollibee.
All
Swirly
right.
Blitz or Swirly Blitz? I can't remember.
Oh. It's the it's
But
the
I
it's
know
the
this one.
McFlurry of
This is so
Jollibee.
familiar.
It's the McFlurry of Jollibee.
Yeah, it's their answer to the McFlurry, but I ordered a few of
Yes.
these and they're really good. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Swirly bits are my favorite. I missed this one. This is
Diba?
Jollibee had a lot of defunct menu items. They can create another Jollibee, an entire Jollibee branch filled with their defunct menu items, and we'll enjoy that. We'll, diba? They had the chicken barbecue, they had the fish and fries, they had the swirly bits, they had the chocolate shake, and
Oh my
if
gosh.
the ultimate burger steak was out of commission again, they can put it there. So yun. Creamy shakes also, yeah, in the comments, cheaper relative of DQ, the DQ shakes. Because DQ shakes are also,
Yes. Yes. Totoo yun.
thankfully,
Totoo
they're
yun.
still those are still available. Of course, because those are really good. They really sell well. Next one, Steven. Jollibee. This is a bit more recent. Jollibee cheesy fries.
Oh. Whew.
This one is a bit familiar, diba? Jollibee cheesy fries.
Mas recent to eh. Mas recent to, I think. Mm-mm-mm. So good. Man.
Jollibee,
What's
why?
Jude
But
think? I
yeah,
think it's
Jollibee
speechless.
cheesy fries. Yeah, it's really good. I really miss this one. One of those really really good really really good fries. I love cheesy fries. I love fries are my like somewhat um appetizer to like my burgers. Usually, that's how I do it. Also worth noting. We can also talk about some defunct branches. Like remember Chick Boy Steven?
Oh my gosh. Yung chick boy sa
Chick
likod
Boy
ng
was
ano,
really
sa
good. Really
Agno.
good in Asal. And then
Yes.
Steven, one of their more underrated food items there was the bangus belly, which was sizzling. Like holy crap, when I
Mm.
had it and I had only rice, oh yeah, that's like that's my metabolism shouting right there. Another defunct fast food, Steven. Remember A&W? I, root beer place.
Yes. Here's the weird part. I always when we were younger, I always passed by the Makati branch, yung defunct na siya sa Makati Avenue. The bear was just there inside. It was just inside. Nobody like considered me the bear. But from what I understand, so I don't know how true this is, but Big Boy Cheng now has the A&W root beer bear from Makati Avenue. I
Well,
don't know
that's
if it's
actually
him,
true.
but I'm pretty sure I saw it in one of his videos, the A&W. Not sure.
But if ever, yeah, it's a nice piece of local fast food history. But yeah, A&W had like shakes, root beer floats, and
Hello?
God, I miss those. Yeah, root beer floats are really cool, and thankfully we can make them at home, diba? Get some scoop some vanilla ice cream and get some awesome root beer, like mug or barks. So that's really cool. What else are we missing? Oh, Steven, remember when Popeyes was here the first time around?
Hello? Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
I'm here. Yeah. My question
Okay,
is,
okay.
Steven, remember when Popeyes was around? First time Popeyes here.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
There was
So
a
yung
no.
guys
Yeah, go,
dati.
go, go.
Okay. There was a pop Philippines in the early 2000s, which was supposedly handled um by Kenny Rogers Philippines,
Okay.
but the management changed. Jay owns Popeyes Philippines now, the franchise. But the original one in Green Hills, Sailor Man as a mascot, and naka-appeal
Oh,
ako kasi nga people would
yeah.
watch
Oh,
Popeye reruns.
worth noting, Steven, we had a branch in the south in SM Bikutan of all places, and it was
Ang
it was no.
random.
It was really cool though. I remember eating
Hmm.
Popeye's chicken back then. It was really good. I love their biscuits. I think their biscuits are
Hmm.
a bit saltier now, or that was just my nostalgia talking.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's one
Parang
thing
ano
really
there's
cool.
something about
And also
yeah. There were
Steven, cookie a la
mhm.
mode of Popeye's chicken. That's something.
Ooh,
Cookie a la mode.
nice. Parang there's
That's
something
from Japan.
about it though. Nice.
Yeah,
The service was so different in the original Popeyes Philippines. I think yung lasa ng chicken, you could actually taste the kick of the spice, of the Cajun spice.
mm-hmm.
Pero pagdating sa mas bagong version, which is under the Kuya J franchise, it just feel the same. Parang hindi na siya maanghang.
Yeah,
Wala nang tama.
yeah, that's probably that's probably they just have to adjust something there. But yeah, Popeyes is still fun. I really enjoy buying Popeyes chicken because it's either you buy KFC and get tired of it, buy Chicken Joy and get tired of it, and then Popeyes is there. Like, ooh, that's really cool. It's like a nice little
Mm,
alternative option. It's really good. And I should buy,
mm.
I really should buy Popeyes chicken sandwiches so because I haven't
Pwede.
tried and I'm
Yan.
a burger person. Diba? Okay, now we go to our other
Mm,
community answers. So
mm.
Steven, there's
Nice.
we're going back to Jollibee. There's Jollibee garlic pepper beef.
Oh! Oh,
I can't
shit.
remember how this looks
Alala ko
like,
to.
but it was good.
Ah,
Okay,
it
that's
looked like
awesome.
hey, wait, garlic pepper beef, not chicken.
Close enough. I think they might have had that. Imagine
Yeah, maybe. Yun.
by chance.
It's here.
Okay, now that looks nice. I mean, I think that's a recipe that they tried to replicate, the one in Jollibee, but sige. But yeah, oh yeah, 49 pesos back then. Imagine it's a really awesome
Yeah.
budget meal that, and plus
Iced tea ka pa.
that's with a drink. It's basically tapa with gravy. Then it's really good. I really miss this one. Oh god, but yeah, garlic pepper beef. Yeah, really awesome. Oh, Steven, remember Chowking Konji?
Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm back.
Chowking
All right.
Konji. Come on.
Ah.
That one's a
I don't
bit
know.
familiar. I
This is
can't remember if I got this, but no. But
yeah.
yeah, this was once a popular menu item in Chowking. And yeah, I
Starts at
think it was
39
just a bit.
pesos. Imagine that was a
But
thing.
no, you don't get the 39 peso one. You get the one with century eggs all the time. Whenever I buy congee, it's always the
Yeah,
one with
yeah.
century eggs, and they make it. It's one of those dishes that I'm really happy to be adding spice to it, adding chili oil to it because it's
Mhm.
really good.
Yeah.
Hot congee is really awesome, and yeah, I
Yeah.
would want one now. I'm getting hungry. This episode is making us hungry.
It is.
God.
Sakto pagtapos natin dinner time
This is
na
dinner time. Yeah.
tayo.
Oh, Jollibee Ice Craze Mais con Hielo. Steven from yeah, that's
Ice
one thing.
craze, mais con hielo.
Uh-huh.
Oh, oh, okay. I remember this. I
Yeah,
remember
this
this
one's
one.
really good. This one's really. I think people like this naman, but sad that it didn't catch on. There's also yeah.
It's ice basically. I think because it's halo halo. It's
No,
basically
no,
halo
I think it's
halo.
because you can get mais con hielo in a lot of other places for cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
much
think
better. Yeah.
it's one of those But yeah, let's go. There was also a Jollibee breakfast special with tocino and egg and fried rice. I think my friend told me, my workmate told me na ano raw, it's still there. It's still in the menu, but it's usually phased out raw in most branches right now. So
Oh, sad.
that's kind of sad. I would tocino is good. But yeah, um, big and tasty. Uh, is the McSpicy still around, Steven? I know it's a limited time menu item in McDo.
Ah,
I don't think it is,
McSpicy.
no?
I think it's a limited menu, limited item. It's a limited item.
Yeah, so McSpicy is like a seasonal one. There's McSpicy fried chicken. But yeah, I did enjoy McSpicy because
Yes.
it's a really good burger. It's a solid one.
And the mayonnaise cools off the spice.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but apart from that, I guess that's it for the uh community picks, so to speak.
Yeah.
And one last thing, Chowking Orange Chicken. Yeah, well, thankfully there are many places that offer orange chicken, so I'm happy na a lot of them are nearby. So thankfully. Now,
Panda
Steven,
Express.
we go to our top two picks now.
Hmm.
And it's awesome. And the next one is the one in my background. Spoiler alert, by the way. The McDonald's Rice Burger. Now, the McRice Burger pala in the Philippines, it's basically a burger with rice cakes as like sandwiches as bread as a sandwich. So yeah, it's really good. I can't remember if I tried this, but my concern before was like when I eat this, would the rice break down as I bite? Diba? That's my concern.
Yeah.
But it was really good. I remember this not catching on because people prefer to eat rice in a meal rather than in a burger in a sandwich in sandwich form. You know, like I think this was people would always see, especially here in the Philippines, na rice meals are gonna be like more accessible, more convenient to eat than eating a rice burger. Although a lot of friends and a lot of people I know really miss the rice burger, and this is one of the things I want to see again. So, Steven, your thoughts on
Hmm.
the rice burger? Not rice.
Well, may Moss Burger, pero the Moss Burger here, yung rice burger na Moss Burger Pinas is not as good. Kasi feeling ko, I think McDonald's took inspiration from mga Sango. There was a whole restaurant called Sango before sa Katipunan na may rice burger. That entire thing was their gimmick. Tapos meron dati sa Shangri-La in Green Hills, but they all shut down, sadly. The store shut down. Pero going back to the McRice Burger, it was really good kasi yun nga, the rice didn't fall off. I don't know what kind of thing they use to keep it together. Maybe it's the same glue that keeps, chicken McNuggets together or whatever.
Yeah, but I
Um,
think
but it's
I think
really good.
it's convenient to there's a really convenient way to just make them into bread form. But yeah, it's really good. This is something that we you miss. I think there's in my background there's a beef form and a chicken one. So like, oh my god, that's like a lot of options there.
Yes, yes.
I
And
miss
look
this
in
so
Japan, they have the
much.
rice
This
burger in McDonald's.
Oh well, I that's a really good there's a reason to go to Japanese McDonald's now. I mean, I think they also have McGriddles. Just because I
Yeah, pero
remember McGriddles being
mhm.
referenced in the Roppongi Vice theme song, Steven. They
Yeah.
mentioned McGriddles. The
Pero
most
feeling
out
ko
of it.
yeah. I think the Moss Burger rice burger for me personally only good if you get the Japanese version because the local version tends to break down. It doesn't break down super fast, but the portion's too small for me. I think mas superior pa ang McRice burger.
Okay. But yeah, let's go. And then before we go to the last item, Steven, you want to talk about our friends over at Podmetrics?
Okay, so for Podmetrics, we use Podmetrics to basically get a better understanding of our statistics. Whether it's
Mm-hmm.
wanting to know how many viewers you have on Facebook or YouTube or other platforms, they've got you covered. So register and use our code GEEKYJUANS to, well, help us running. And because yun nga, you understand your podcast better. And when you know your show, you can grow your show. So that is
Yeah.
it for Podmetrics. Finally,
Okay,
our
now
last
for
entry.
our main event, Steven, I know we miss this a lot. This is like a go-to fixture. I always see this in every place na it's every branch it was in. Unfortunately, the
Yeah.
brand we're talking about is Wendy's Salad Bar because Wendy's recently got new management. Let's not talk about that much. But they removed some
Yeah.
of their menu items recently, like yung baked potato nila. Like I'm sad they don't have
Yes!
baked potatoes anymore. I mean, that's I love those. Tapos, di ba, remember, Steven, I think we ate in after an episode, I remember eating like a maple chicken burger, maple croissant burger, which was like, it was
Yeah!
irrationally big. It was irrationally unhealthy
Anong
and too
branch
sweet.
ulit yun?
I can't remember. But yeah, I think it was, it might be Ayaga the 30th, if I recall correctly. Or somewhere nearby.
Oh,
It's in
yeah.
Ortigas.
Yeah,
It's
probably
an Ortigas
Pasig. On
branch.
that area. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those. But yeah, oh
Man.
my god. But yeah, we're talking about the Wendy's salad bar, and holy crap, this is really good. My mom would always talk about this. So yeah, my mom would always talk because my mom would always find salad in various food places, and yeah, this is the best part about the salad bar is it's a customize your own salad. You can pick your own ingredients. And the last time I
Yeah.
ever saw a salad bar is in buffet places, 'di ba? Like hotel
Ah, the
buffets.
place.
Oh, hotel buffets. That's
Ah,
a lot. That's another topic in of itself. So like,
yep,
my last
yep.
ever buffet my most recent one was like in the peninsula in no, not peninsula, Diamond Hotel in Manila. Oh wow, it's really good. And then buffets in like Vivere. But Steven, Spiral always has like the best buffets, but really
Ah,
cool stuff.
spiral.
But yeah, the Wendy's
Can I
salad
share?
bar,
Can I share
it's
a?
yeah.
Can I share this really odd memory of spiral?
Well, I think we can
Uh,
yeah, go before we talk about the Wendy's
sige.
one even more.
So the weirdest thing happened to us in Spiral in 2006, or like I can't remember when. Mas matagal na to. We saw a white kid double dipping his finger in a chocolate fountain, and Spiral
Oh
never did
no.
anything about it. I don't know if it's because they're white or what, pero
No,
nagulat lang
no,
ako.
I think
Parang,
it's probably because they. No, no, it's just. I think it's because being a kid, blissfully
yeah, but
ignorant
it's really
kid,
gross because
and
he dipped his finger in chocolate and then he sipped like licked it and then dipped his finger again. He double dipped.
it's kind of scary. But yeah, but
Ugh.
back then there weren't as much health scares, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, hey,
Uh,
right now, yeah, we can no double dipping, guys. Now,
no double dipping.
especially in our condition right now. But yeah, the Wendy salad bar is like choose your own ingredients, make your own, create a salad essentially. It's create a salad,
Pretty
and
much, man.
God, I miss this one because Wendy's back then was like my go to if I just want something else that's not Jollibee or McDonald's. Wendy's is like my
Yeah.
go to because their burgers are really good and their baconators are irrationally unhealthy. Steven, if we're talking about unhealthy burgers, I would put baconator over the double down. It's unhealthier than the double down because I remember there was this one time, Steven, I ate a Baconator, and I wasn't able to stand up for like 15 to 20 minutes. I had to sit down and let the food digest for a while. And it was really
Mm.
heavy because I didn't have that in the double down. The double down, I enjoyed it like a usual chicken fillet meal. The baconator is something else. It's like an unholy combination of too much patties and too much bacon. That's one of the few times I saw a burger as excessive because I like big burgers as well. So like
Yeah.
but yeah, the Wendy's salad bar is our very nostalgic thing because it's a very very 90s thing because I always see this like as a kid, oh, Wendy's salad bar. Like the one way that you distinguish a Wendy's from other fast food joints is they have a salad bar front and like in
Yeah.
the middle or like in the side near the entrance. So
Yeah, yeah.
oh, a salad bar. It's so attractive. Diba? You want to go inside and try out. And yeah, so but yeah, I miss this so much and it's really really good and
Mm.
yeah, really awesome.
Can I
And
share a Baconator story?
what?
Can I talk about the Baconator for a bit more?
Okay, go Steven. Yeah, let's talk about the baconator.
All right, all right. I feel like we forgot to add the Baconator to this.
Wait,
Ay, wait,
is it
hindi.
defunct? I don't think it
Available
was
pa siya.
removed.
Ah, okay, okay,
I
okay.
think it is.
So, okay, okay. So, the thing with the Baconator for me is that I think the reason why the double down is healthy is because it's just a high protein, low carb burger
Yeah. Okay.
versus the
I like where you're
Baconator, di
getting here.
ba?
Yeah.
Di ba?
Mhm.
There's no other way to describe it. You are cutting down the carbs if a double down. Pero pag Baconator kasi may carbs ka pa rin.
Mhm.
So that's what makes the Baconator for me even unhealthier than the double down. So yun
It's just
lang.
so
That's
heavy. I
it. My
remember it being
Baconator.
so heavy. Yeah, it's really heavy. Like, remember the maple croissant burger, Steven? At least that one was had a
Yes.
balance of like sweetness, and it was
Yeah.
good. really good. It didn't make me, I know, it didn't make me feel like I want to collapse or something. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, double down. And I wish, I know, I just wish they don't remove those burger choices. But hey, that's our
Yeah.
last thing. And before we go, we'd like to plug our new podcast called Evolving Backwards. Episode 2 just released yesterday, 8 p.m. And it's now available on Anchor and Spotify. So just search Evolving Backwards on Anchor and Spotify, and you'll find our first two episodes there. And it's awesome because our first episode just now has 110 listens, which is really cool. And hope you guys keep up the listening, keep up the support. And also for episode 2, our topic is if you guys that we answer the question, if you guys had a time machine, if you had a nice little DeLorean, or if you're a member of the TVA and Loki,
Or if you're the
would
doctor.
you decide to go back in time and change something in your past? So that's
Hmm.
you find out our answers and more on Evolving Backwards episode 2 on Anchor and Spotify. So that's really cool. And also, you can find the Geeky Ones on, let me get up our socials. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube as at the Geeky Ones. Search at the Geeky Ones on these platforms, and that's us. You can just leave us a follow. It would be so cool because we promote our episodes there. We share a lot of geeky content every now and then, so that's really awesome. And apart from that, you can also check out where is our website. Our website, thegeekyones.com, where we recently wrote about a lot of things. We now have five best Gundam movies. Recently, Gundam Hathaway came out, so I also reviewed Gundam
Hmm.
Hathaway. But I listed down my favorite Gundam movies of all time, and it was a really good thing. So like from the original movie trilogy to Char's counterattack, there's just so many things to look. You can check out our blog. We also shared our thoughts on Back for Blood, the open beta before the game releases, and it's actually a fun zombie killing experience with friends. Anyway, let's talk. Also, yeah, I guess apart from that, now you can find our podcast on, let me just check. Okay. The Geeky Ones podcast is available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other podcast platforms. We're available on like 8 platforms, so we have to claim some of them, but hey, there are many ways to
Yeah.
listen to
We
us.
have
Give
to.
us a Google search, and we're pretty easy to find. And give us a listen, give a share. You can even download. You can listen to us while working. That would be so awesome for us. That would keep us growing and keep us creating awesome content every now and then. So like, but yeah, I guess that's it for this episode. And thank you so much for the people who commented online, for the people who are watching on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
We are the Geeky Ones. This is episode 87. And
Damn.
this has been our fast food throwback episode. And once again, thank you so much. And we'll see you next episode. So, bye, guys.
Bye.